So just jumping on today to discuss exit strategy. Now, even if you're just after starting your business or you've been in your business 10, 20 years or you're coming to the end of your career, you do need to start having to think about your exit strategy, regardless of where you're at in your career. Because every decision you make about your exit strategy will have an impact at the end. So I'm going to give you 5 tips. And the first one is planning. If you don't know where you want to go, you can't get there. I know it sounds stupid, but if you just go, oh, I'm not sure where I want to go, and just start driving your car, you'll just aimlessly end up anywhere. So, if you know at the age of 55 you want to be semi retired and earning 40k, 50k a year, or whatever it is, then there's a position where you want to go. And potentially you want to retire fully at 60 or 65 or whatever the case may be and have earnings of X, Y, and Z. So, unless you sit down for sometimes an hour, could take a week, could take 2 weeks, you really need to know where you're going and what you want when you get there. So, I'm going to retire at 60. I want to have 50k to live off per year. That's a fair assumption. Great. Let's work towards that. So, if you're just wandering along aimlessly, you're not really sure how you're going to get there. So, you're just driving around aimlessly. It's not going to get you anywhere. You're going to waste energy and waste time. So, time is a valuable resource and it's limited as well. So, the next step, if we get there, we have a plan in place, a business consultant. Ideally, Practicenav, because we know what we're doing, we've been there before, or any business consultant that you think, oh, they've done what I need to do, I'm going to have a chat with them. And you need to, I suppose, sit down with that person and go, here's my plan, and they'll go, okay, there's your plan, let's get there. Or they may be able to help you organize your plan, and that's what we do. So we'll ask questions to people like going, okay, well, what do you want out of the business? What sort of earnings do you need to make? Oh, I need to earn 100k a year, and you're going, well, your budget at home is only 30k a year, so why do you need to earn 100k? Oh, because I want X, Y, and Z. And when you start to question a little bit more, it turns out that they don't need as much from their business. So having to think about that, I'm not saying you shouldn't earn more money in your business, I'm just saying you need to know the numbers in your business. So a business consultant will help you get to what you want to get to as regards your plan. But you need to know your plan, and a business consultant can help with that. Practicenav can help. Colin at practicenav.ie will help with that. Next thing, so you've had your plan, you have your business consultant, solicitor. If you are retiring and you're potentially going to sell a business or you're going to lease a premises back to someone or whatever the case may be, you need to have a good solicitor. They need to be aware of what your plans are from the outset. Um, Ideally, you'd have a solicitor for life. We have one. He's really good. He knows all our plans. He has our will organised. He has our any business transactions we do, he's the key person we talk to, and yeah, he looks after us. So getting a solicitor on board, regardless of what stage you're at in the business, is probably really good investment. Next thing you need is an accountant. In the world of accountancy, you pay for what you get. So someone asked the question, how much is the average accountant cost in healthcare business? That depends on what service they're providing for you. If you have an admin and they're doing all the bookkeeping and they're just presenting a set of accounts at the end of the year, it doesn't, it's not going to cost you that much. But if you have an accountant and you have an admin who's presenting the figures at the end of the year, but you're asking a lot of questions, you're wanting not financial planning advice, but you're wanting to ask key questions all the time, which is what myself and Paddy do, then that's going to cost you more, and there's going to be a personal tax return with that. So it depends on what service you want from your accountant, and it's a very vague question as regards how much it costs. But regardless of what it costs, you pay for good advice, and an accountant will save you money in the long term with regards to tax efficiency and uh, not keeping you safe from an audit. But if you are audited, the accountant is the first person you're going to go to say, revenue are looking into my figures, can you help? Yeah, I can help because I understand them. Great. So getting a good accountant and a solicitor on your team is key. So you've decided I'm going to retire at 55. great. You have your business consultancy. They've worked with you along the way. Your solicitor is aware of it. Your accountant is aware of the tax implications, and now you need your financial planner. And this is where we're talking about pensions or investment property or whatever the case may be, and it's all personal to you. But if you have a good financial planner, they'll be able to go, right, you've got this much in your pension pot, this is what you can live off of potentially for the rest of the year. And this full disclaimer here, I am not a financial advisor or accountant or solicitor. I'm just giving you the stuff that we learn in the industry. So get all of those players on your team: business consultant, solicitor, accountant, financial planner. If you want or are thinking about an exit strategy, they are the 4 key players I would have on your team. Hope you have a great week, guys. Any questions, pop them up in the group, and yeah, we can go from there. Or email me, Colin@practicenav.ie. Cheers.